If you think of a trust as a gift with strings attached, you won't go far wrong. Basically, a trust provides you with the means to give away money or assets, but maintain an element of control over them. So if you're in the happy position of having assets that you want to gift away to an individual, but you want to actually control who benefits from those assets, when they benefit, and to what extent, and also if you want to have a say in even how they're invested, then a trust may be appropriate for you. Trusts are also very useful in inheritance tax planning. Basically, if you're giving away an asset, eventually it leaves your estate. If you're giving assets away under a trust, you're giving them away but retaining an element of control, and they will fall outside of your estate usually within 7 years or maybe even less. There's a great deal of choice available when it comes to holding money within trusts, depending on whether you want to give access to all of the money, or you may want to have access to the original capital that you placed, or you may want income from that trust. A general principle for inheritance tax is that if you're investing into trusts, the more access you have to your capital, the less efficient it is for inheritance tax mitigation. Trusts are usually created by deed, and different tax rules apply depending on what type of trust you're setting up. Also, certain investments are more suitable to some trusts than to other trusts. The main risk of entering into a trust is it doesn't do what you expected it to. So for example, you don't have access to the money in quite the way you thought you did. You've overextended yourself and gifted too much into the trust, or you don't use it in the way that it was intended and you end up with an unexpected tax liability. Therefore, good advice is essential when entering into a trust, and that will cover both investments and tax. Ballers can provide investment, tax and trust advice, but also liaise with your legal advisors to ensure that the best solution possible is found for you.